Hi, everyone. It's meteorologist Justin Stapleton. Thanks for jumping on to click2houston.com. Well, we're finally getting out of the deep freeze that we've seen the last couple of mornings. Today, temperatures back up into the upper 40s to near 50 degrees, so still below where we should be in the low 60s this time of year. But this was the last morning where we saw those temperatures in the mid to low 20s. One of the reasons why is this. Our area of high pressure, our very cold Arctic area of high pressure, sliding off to the east. And we're still getting a bit of an easterly wind this evening, so expect it to be a cool night, not necessarily cold and frigid, but still upper 30s to mid to low 40s. But you note on the backside of that, not much happening out there. And as this high slides off, we'll actually start to see those winds pull up out of more of a southeasterly flow. And that'll be more of a Gulf moisture, meaning a little more of a warmer air mass as well. We're also keeping watch on what's happening across much of the West Coast, an absolute deluge of rain for much of California. Heavy snow across portions of the Sierra Nevadas, and then as you go up I-5 in towards most of Oregon and even into parts of Washington, substantial amount of ice on the ground as well. So very, very treacherous conditions there. Heavy snow across much of the northern Rockies. The good news is for us is that most of this storm system will bounce over top of that big dome of high pressure on top of us. So that'll continue to keep us under clear skies tonight. As we get in towards your Monday, we'll get more of that southeasterly push. We're expecting temperatures to warm up, possibility of almost 20 degrees warmer tomorrow, which will put us in the mid to upper 60s. And then you see those fronts starting to get a little closer, but the majority of it is all staying to the north of us as that high dominates our weather pattern, still keeping some clouds around, yes, and keeping us fairly warmer. Now, eventually we'll see this front sag southward that gets hung up right across much of the southern plains. And that means the cold air stays bottled up to the north. The warm air stays bottled up to the south, and that'll keep us under a very warm, almost late spring-like forecast as we go in towards the latter half of this work week. So overnight tonight, we'll keep those temperatures sitting right at around 40 degrees or so, still north of I-10, northern counties, western counties probably will get down into the upper 30s. But then look at that, back up to 68 for tomorrow afternoon. Then as that front gets closer, we really concentrate that warm air ahead of it. Overnight lows stay in the 60s, afternoon highs in the mid to upper 70s. And by Thursday, that slowly sags southward. We'll see that front sort of stall out by Friday and into Saturday. That'll keep about a 40–50% chance for showers and even some occasional thunderstorms around with the temperatures in the mid to upper 60s and mid 70s. And then as that pushes southward, that's when we'll start to see some cooler air moving in. And that does mean that there's a chance we could see some lingering rain showers and temperatures in the low 50s, kind of a drizzly start to the Houston Marathon for the runners and walkers. So I'm going to keep that in mind as well. That eventually clears out, and we get a little more taste of winter with the temperatures back into the 50s and sunny skies by next week. That's your forecast from right here at click2houston.com. Make sure you follow us on our Facebook and Twitter pages, and we'll keep you updated on the warm-up coming and the conditions as we head in towards next week's forecast.